Azaria rating well, and she did her topic on the Maldives.
Hello, my name is Azaria, and for my sixth-year study, I chose to be one of the prettiest places on earth, the Maldives. I chose this topic because I stayed at the Ritz-Carlton Quarry Islands in the Maldives, and I wanted to learn more about it. In my study, I will talk about some of the main things in the Maldives, such as their cuisine and their coral reefs. I will also talk about the things that you can do to preserve their coral reefs and their wildlife. I hope that you enjoy my study on the Maldives. Biodiversity. The Maldives consists of 1,192 tiny islands that spread from north to south. The capital of the Maldives is Maldives. The greatest diversity is the marine life. Coral reefs are dominant ecosystems found in the islands. The coral reefs are the seventh largest in the whole world. They cover an area of approximately 8,900 km2 in size, which is the fifth most diverse ecosystem in the whole world. Coral reefs are diverse underwater ecosystems held together by calcium carbonate structures secreted by corals. Coral reefs are built by colonies of tiny animals found in marine waters that contain few nutrients. These are some reasons that coral reefs matter. Fisheries, tourism, coastal protection, source of medical advances, and intrinsic value, a measure of what an asset is worth. Some threats to coral reefs are warming water, global warming, pollution, coral mining, and overfishing. The pristine ecosystems of the Maldives are being threatened by natural factors such as climate change and other related factors. They are also threatened by anthropogenic activity, which is chiefly by pollution or environmental change, and overexploitation without consideration given to biodiversity. However, turtle and shark fishing has been banned, as has coral mining. So don't worry, most of our turtle and shark friends in the Maldives are protected from threats. Culture. One of the most distinctive crafts of the Maldives is lacquer works. Hand-drawn spinners are used to sculpt pieces that have been motorized, and traditional color pigments have given way to modern dyes. The Maldives was once part of the spice route between East Asia and the Arab world. Much of the country's cuisine is influenced by the flavors of the countries that surround the Indian Ocean. Another distinctive item is the bodenberu. The bodenberu is a Maldivian drum that is made of the wood from a coconut palm. It's a traditional instrument. The Maldivian dhoni has undergone centuries of perfection. With an elegantly crafted prow, a white triangular sail, and powered by a Pekin Sabre 360 HP engine, the Numa, meaning blue flower, is a modern interpretation of its traditional design. When staying at Barrow's Maldives Resort, guests can take it out for a private snorkeling session or a sunset cruise. The Maldives is a great place for honeymooners because of how luxurious and beautiful it is. Resorts that promote sustainability. Reports from NASA say that as much as 80% of these islands could be uninhabited by 2050, meaning that they will have no life. The reason for this is because of the increasing vulnerability to rising sea levels. Some other reasons are the island's nation's remote setting and limited reef use facilities, a large influx of tourists, more than 1.7 million annually, and improper waste disposal. The Maldives is now encouraging visitors to carry out their non-biodegradable waste. During this time, research states that the highest generators of garbage in the Maldives per capita. Tourists are the highest generators of garbage in the Maldives per capita. In response, some islands are now employing creative solutions to waste management. Other properties that have integrated substantial solar projects are the tiny Maldives, where solar panels blanket the roofs of the main resort buildings, the Ritz-Carlton Quarry Islands, which operates mainly on solar, and Love South Ari Atoll, which claims the world's largest floating power plant at sea. Some islands that resort guests sign up for an array of marine conservation lectures, marine biology historically outings, and even a junior marine biology program for children. Blue economy. Maldives aims to achieve a more sustainable development models by making better use of its ocean resources. To maintain its pristine environment and protect its groundwater, the Maldives is taking better ways to manage it and reduce its chemicals through its partnership with the World Bank. To preserve its shore and boost its flourishing blue economy, the Maldives Ministry of Environment is implementing the Coastal Protection Project with the support from the World Bank. The project focuses on protecting coral reefs and coastal wetlands, which are rich in biodiversity and have immense recreational value and act as bulwarks against coastal erosion. By protecting these marine ecosystems and their fauna, Maldives is also protecting two sectors, tourism and fisheries, which contribute to almost 80% of its economy. Solid waste has reached unsustainable levels in the Maldives, threatening its pristine environment. Innovative solid and liquid waste management is urgent as the Maldives currently does not have policies in its industries and agriculture. They want to increase water uptake as an alternative to plastic bottles. These are some ways that the Maldives is helping the environment around it. In conclusion, I hope that you enjoy my sixth-year study on the Maldives. It is my last year at Montessori, and I enjoy researching and sharing everything that I've learned with you. So 7 ways that you can save marine life all over the world are by recycling and using paper or metallic straws. Thank you for listening to my presentation. So for my poster, I have my 4 subtopics: culture, biodiversity, food economy, and resorts that promote sustainability. So this picture, if you can see it, is a picture of the lacquerworks, which are the hand-drawn spinners used to sculpt motorized pieces. This is a lobster that I had in Malay when I was at a hotel. It was really good. This is the traditional instrument, the bodu, which is the drum, and then the Maldives doni, which is a boat. So this is a fish that I found was actually kind of interesting. It's called a Picasso triggerfish, so I just put him up there. This is a picture taken by me before we were going to leave. And then this is a picture of hermit crabs. You can actually find these a lot in the Maldives. This is another picture taken by me.